Hello YouTube, it's me Shane of TheGirlsCloset.com and welcome back to my channel. Now I noticed you guys have seen a little something different on my face. And if you're reading the title of this video, you know what I'm going to talk about. If you have followed me on social media or you have read my blog, you know that I, for the first time at 25 years old, went for my very first eye exam. Everybody's so surprised when I say you've never had an eye exam. Honestly, I haven't. I've never actually had to go to an eye doctor for my eyes. Ever. Nothing more than what you get when you go for a physical. Like the little thing, look at your pupil, you read the little board with the letters and everything on it. That's the extent of my eye exam. So, the last 3 months I had been in a collaboration with Lens Crafters, which, let me say this, preface before I say do the rest of the video. They are not sponsoring this particular video. Okay, this is not a sponsored video by Lens Crafters, so I just want to make that clear. I was in a 3-month collaboration with Lens Crafters, and one of the parts of our collaboration was I actually had to go into a Lens Crafters location, get an eye exam, and ultimately purchase frames and lenses. And I thought, actually it was kind of a good idea for me because I had never had an eye exam before. And I do know that both my parents currently do wear glasses. Now, my mom is 58, my dad is 60. So they are of a certain age where most of our parents are probably wearing some sort of glasses at this point. I think it's quite funny. I think when I'm older, I'll probably either have really, really good eyes or really, really bad eyes because my mother can't see distance but can see close. My dad can't see close but can see distance. So they're polar opposites of each other when it comes to their eyes. So when I went in for my eye exam, I was very open with that. I just wanted to see, or I guess figure out whatever was going on with me. Not that anything was going on, but I wanted to make the best of my appointment. I also did let the doctor know that when I drive at night, sometimes I am bothered by the lights from oncoming traffic when I'm driving. So I thought maybe I was just crazy. I don't know. So I wanted to kind of address that with the doctor. But going to Lens Crafters for an eye exam is like when you go to any regular eye doctor. You go, you fill out the necessary paperwork and insurance and all that jazz. You go, I went in for my preliminary testing, which at that point they test your general vision, they test for glaucoma, they test your peripheral vision, and they measure the size of your eye. And then once all that data is collected, then you wait a few more minutes for the doctor for you to go in and actually sit with the doctor. I was informed, my doctor did let me know that I generally have actually very healthy eyes. My eyes are actually quite healthy. I have no major issues with my eyes. So of course, naturally, I was kind of excited about that. She did let me know, however, that after doing her own set of testing, I have minor astigmatism, and basically it is extremely common. A lot of people actually have some level of astigmatism in their eye. It's just so minimal that it does not bother their everyday vision. So I was actually quite shocked by that. And she's like, well, that's probably why the glare from car lights when you're driving at night bothers your eyes. It's just how the glare hits. The light hits your eye. So she was actually very informative, very open about what was going on, and she did create a prescription for me to get lenses. My prescription is extremely small. It's not a strong prescription at all. Actually, looking through my glasses, most people probably would not see much of a difference from what they see and then what my glasses and putting on my glasses. So for me, the difference is not major, but I do see a difference when I'm driving at night. So obviously the glasses are doing something. So of course, once all of that was said and done, now it's time to go buy lenses. And that baby girl was, oh my God, y'all, let me tell you, it was just like, I didn't know what to do with myself. I had lenses on top of lenses on top of lenses, and I didn't know where to start. And I never knew how expensive it was to buy some glasses. No wonder your parents be getting mad when kids break their glasses or lose them. I never understood it. I was like, just buy some more glasses. But no, these things are expensive. Ugh. But I was actually happy because I caught Lens Crafters when they was having a sale. They always usually have some sort of sale. And when I went, they were having a 40 off lenses if you bought frames. So mine are from Vogue Eyewear, and I settled on these, one because the color is just so beautiful. I love the blue color. But because I have a wide face, I wanted some sort of cat eye to fit the frame of my face. A lot of the glasses that I was seeing, particularly for women, were very small. They kind of sat too inward, and I just was like, girl, no. But once all was said and done, I did settle with these blue frames from Vogue Eyewear, which I absolutely love. Lightweight, and they're super cute. I mean, come on. But part of the reason why I wanted to make this video is kind of reflecting on my very first week wearing glasses. Now, I am not someone that has to live in her glasses. My glasses, I only wear them to drive, sometimes early in the morning, and definitely when I'm driving at night. Now, because my eyes are not I can function without my glasses on. I do not have to be in my glasses all of the time, but they are super cute. So when I want to be a little cutesy, I do throw them on. But I do have to say it has been very interesting having glasses at this point. And I say that because you all know, if you follow my social media, especially on Instagram, you know I love me a good pair of sunglasses. So I'm always in some sort of sunglasses, but prescription glasses and sunglasses are two very different worlds. So I'm getting used to having something that is on my face and that actually fits my face. So it's definitely an adjustment to having something here for an extended period of time that's not sunglasses that I could just take off and throw when I'm done with them. Like these, I have to be very careful with when I take them on and off, putting them back in my sunglass, putting them back in the eye case, making sure they're clean, keeping track of them. Because, you know, you buy cheap sunglasses, it's like, whatever. You kind of just toss them aside. If you lose them, you lose them, oh well, you know. But it's a different type of responsibility. Prolonging the health of my eyes is something I definitely want to make sure I do. So I do try to wear my glasses as often as possible, so that way I don't strain to see. I don't strain to see any struggle to see or read or anything of that nature. But particularly when I know that I do have to have them on, like when I am driving at night, I do make a point to always have them. And it's just different. I don't know. I can't really explain the difference in it. It's just like it's just a different type of responsibility. And I have so much more respect for anybody who ever has, is, or will wear prescription glasses. And I think it's actually quite hilarious. I had a freshman year roommate, and I used to wear like those fashion sunglasses, the fashion prescription glasses. The fashion like clear glasses that Claire's and like every other trendy store used to have. I did wear those in college. But they were so cute, and I thought they fit my face so well. And she used to be like, and I remember her clearly saying her 7-year-old self would be so angry at me because, you know, when you're kids, you get made fun of for, a lot of people are made fun of for having glasses, you know, being called four eyes and like, oh, you have to wear glasses, you can't see. And y'all know, if y'all was back in, you know, for the 90s, 80s babies, y'all remember them thick, your glasses wasn't as thin, okay, you know. So I have a newfound respect for people who do and will wear glasses. It is definitely a responsibility. It's just a change in how you have to take care of your body, and it's also part of your overall health. A lot of people look at health as just being skinny or toned or going to the gym and I'm trying to lose 10 pounds or whatever the case may be. A lot of people do not take into consideration that health is an overall thing. So that means you're obviously your physical health, but your mental health, your emotional health, your financial health, your eye health, keeping your skin clear, having clear skin. Like, health is an overall thing, and I think we don't talk a lot about that. I think we look at health as just a very one-sided type of discussion. So I know this video was a little bit different for me, but I really want to come and just sit and talk about how I felt about having glasses. Especially, I am somebody that has never had to wear glasses. I'm pretty sure at some point in my life I did make fun of somebody who wore glasses. I'm sorry if I ever made fun of you for wearing glasses. I'm sorry. And I do mean that wholeheartedly. I think as an adult now, I have a new appreciation for making sure that I do go to the doctor, and that I do take time to make sure that all components of me are healthy, and not just, oh yeah, I eat healthy and I go to the gym, but, I'm struggling to see at night when I'm driving, so I just want to come and kind of talk about that with you guys. If you wear glasses, have worn glasses, let me know below. How long have you been in your glasses, or are you new to wearing glasses like me? And what advice do you ever give to somebody, especially to our young people who are wearing glasses who may not necessarily want to go that road, but you ain't got much of a choice. So thank you guys for watching this video, and as always, I love you, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys. Juicy.